I always enjoy a nice, friendly negotiation.
Didn't you reach in the wrong compartment, Rosie?
It must be the sea air that makes you so amusing, eh, Murdoch?
Could be the iodine.
Could be. Could be. I understand there is iodine in the sea air. Isn't that right, Mr. Lucky?
We wouldn't know. We keep ours in the medicine cabinet.
I see that you, too, are inclined towards comedy, Andamo. What do you think, Murdoch?
They gotta get away from so much iodine. It's poison.
Murdoch's right, you know. Why don't you boys take up farming? I understand they pay you not to raise corn.
Or fatten hogs.
Oh. My client wants to pay you to stop breathing the sea air. Take up farming, gentlemen, or travel. My client really doesn't care which, just so long as you sign this bill of sale for the Fortuna.
The Fortuna is not for sale.
$40,000 down. 12 monthly payments of $2,000 each, making a grand total of $64,000. Fair enough?
$64,000?
You're a smart promoter, Rosie. Why don't you stay that way? You just go tell your client we like the sea air and the iodine. We're very happy here, and we intend to stay that way.
You're very sure now.
Why don't you count on it?
I will. Indeed, I will. But only to 3.
Bye-bye, Pudge. Well, I hear at least 50 little steak knives cutting into filet mignons at $12.95 a fillet. Wine being poured, crepe Suzette being lit. Oh, why so glum?
It's not crepe Suzette you hear, Maggie. It's a time bomb. And what you hear being lit is the fuse.
Andamo, what's the matter?
Oh, I don't know. Some of those guests in there look like they can handle blackjacks a good deal easier than they can salad forks.
Oh, the help, the help.
Why?
Why? Why shave?
Why wipe the soap off? I've always had an ambition
Only one?
to kiss a man with soap on his face.
Oh, all righty. Be my guest.
Andamo, look.
Hmm? Oh, yeah. Hydrophobia.
Lucky. Something did happen today, didn't it?
Something happens every day.
On the Fortuna.
Well, now, I can't imagine who gave you that idea.
He's so glum.
Me?
Oh, all right, don't tell me. How do you expect me to mature if you overprotect me?
Well, there are ways. A really mature young lady would know how to tie a gentleman's bow tie just like that. On second thought, I think a mature young lady would know how to untie ties, not tie them.
Oh, well. I'll get your coat.
Mr. Lucky! Mr. Lucky! There's a fight in the dining room.
No. Maggie, you stay there.
That's the end of the world. Come on, Lucky, please.
There are guests.
Well, some of them are most of them are Rosie's hoods.
Attacked Andamo, not force. Call Rovacs.
Well, I booked 6 of them. All the rest were legit customers. But oh, there's 6. Anybody can hire them for $10 to start a mix. Well, don't worry, Lucky. I talked to most of your customers. I don't think they're gonna sue you.
Why not?
Oh, nobody was hurt. Most of them enjoyed it. Matter of fact, they said they hadn't had so much red blood exercise in years. All right, Lucky. Who sicked the goons on you?
Well, how should I know? I wasn't at the hiring hall.
Well, what did the goons tell you?
They can't even tell time. Look, this can get bigger than both of us. Why don't you level with me?
All right. Rosie showed up this afternoon. He said he had a client that wanted to buy the Fortuna.
Rosenthal, the businessman front for the mob? I didn't know you wanted to sell.
We don't.
I see. Who's his client?
He didn't say. But he brought a new guy along. He called him Murdoch.
What did he look like?
Oh, a face like a bicycle seat. And a cold right hand that he kept in his pocket to warm up a .38 caliber index finger, you know?
That's not much to go on. No proof that tonight was Rosie's idea.
Well, you said it was bigger than both of us, Lieutenant. I didn't.
All right, Lucky. I know how you feel. But with a specimen like Rosie, there's no sense of trying to fight fire with fire. We don't like citizens shooting at citizens.
Well, you gonna tell that to Rosie and his friend Murdoch, huh?
If they go over the edge, that's fine with me. I'll have Rosie just where I want him. But I'd hate to see him drag you two down with him. See ya.
Honey, I think it would be better if you went with Rovacs now.
Better for whom? Didn't you promise me dinner?
Oh.
Listen, Lucky, you think Rosie is gonna try again?
Well, he has a reputation for getting what he wants.
Yeah, but why the Fortuna, huh?
Oh, we forgot to ask him. It's not too late. You'll have to excuse me, honey, but I'm not dressed to go see Rosie. Not without my shoulder holster.
Now, just a minute. The Lieutenant's absolutely right. Now, how would it look if you were to shoot someone?
Rosie? They've given away medals for less.
Angel, I'm not going to let you go this time. Lucky, what happened?
Jack the Ripper.
What?
Did you see them in the corridor?
Baby.
What happened?
Rosie sent a dog to do a man's job.
Dog? Oh, your poor arm. Well, there's not any skin broken. Oh, it's going to be so bruised.
Well, better an arm than a throat. I've only got one of those.
And Rosie has only one belly, a nice soft one.
You need bullets. They cleaned us out. There's none in that drawer. And as you can see, there's none in that gun.
I got some in my room.
Angel, what if he had rabies?
You mean the dog, of course.
Well, dogs do.
No, people mostly. They say it's a painful cure. A series of shots.
Doctor's ready.
Now, Angel, you better stay here and lock yourself in.
Take care.
Yes?
Mr. Rosenthal, please.
Mr. Rosanthal's busy.
He's certainly going to be.
Just tell him Mr. Lucky has something to sell.
Ask the gentleman in, Teresa.
May I take your coat?
Oh, thank you.
No, I catch his cold when he takes it off.
I hope we're interrupting something.
If you'll excuse us, Teresa,
But
we shan't be long.
remember your promise.
My contribution to society, gentlemen. The university sends promising students to a select group of businessmen around town. We give them the more practical points.
Oh, yes, she looks very promising. It's very charitable of you.
If I'm not mistaken, I heard you say you had something to sell.
I do.
Well, now, that's what I like. A man who can read the handwriting on the wall.
Or an epitaph on a tombstone.
If I didn't know you so well, Lucky, I'd say you sound bitter.
You don't know me at all.
Not like you're going to.
Hmm? Something new. Italian, perhaps. You know they're way ahead of us on style. But then I'm a man that appreciates the finer things. Whiskey, women, horses, boats. Boats. Like yours on the rocks, Lucky?
No, thank you.
Andamo?
Nothing, thanks.
Well, I'm sure you'll forgive me if I indulge.
Who's your client, Rosie?
Shall we say that's privileged information?
Shall we say that Andamo and I are privileged? I've got the hash marks to prove it.
Won't you be seated, gentlemen?
I wouldn't try that, Rosie.
Maybe he thinks we intend to shoot him, huh?
Now, why would we want to shoot Rosie Andamo?
Because we are public-spirited citizens.
Huh? You think the world would be better off without him?
Well, doesn't everybody?
Well, now, I can't argue with that. We had a very interesting evening, Rosie. We had a little misunderstanding in our dining room. Not much. Nothing $2,000 or $3,000 won't cover. Our insurance will take care of it. But it won't cover the bad publicity. Then a guy showed up with a dog for supper, and I was the main course.
I told you to take up farming.
We're thinking of it, Rosie. We plan to use you for our first crop.
Planted good and deep.
Just one more incident, Rosie. Just one more. And that tears it.
Is this a threat?
It's a promise.
Why me? Just because I came aboard with a bona fide offer? Why associate me with something that's merely a run of bad luck?
That's no run of bad luck. That's a marathon.
Excuse me. Yes? Yes, he's right here. It's for you.
Lucky. It's Maggie calling from the Fortuna. Yes, Maggie. What? Well, are they still there? Well, look, darling, just relax. We'll think of something. Yes, dear.
Trouble?
Yes. Some officers showed up right after we left.
The lieutenant's men?
Department of Health. It seems one of our dinner guests was rushed off to the isolation ward at the General Hospital. Smallpox.
What?
Maggie's there, and we're stranded on the beach. The Fortuna has been quarantined.
This hotel coffee tastes like bilge water, but I guess that's right for a waterfront hotel. What do you see, compadre?
The dawn's early light.
Our flag's still flying?
Yeah, the quarantine flag.
Look at me, will you? I never felt better in my life, and here I am, a fugitive from the health service.
It's a good thing I remembered both of you had your smallpox vaccinations before you went to Mexico last month. I'd have turned you both in.
I'll bet. Now, what about Rosie, eh?
Oh, what about him?
Well, you know he's behind that attack.
That's just it, Andamo. The lieutenant doesn't know.
Well, what does he need? Catch him trying to kill us?
You volunteering?
What about Murdoch?
Oh, I got nothing in our files on him.
Could be an out-of-town hood.
Could be.
Well, couldn't you wire his fingerprints to Washington or something?
Yeah, I could. I'm not gonna. He didn't do anything. Besides, we don't have his prints, do we?
What about Therese, the girl that was in Rosie's apartment? Did you check her? Is she registered at the university?
I didn't have to check her. The university isn't coeducational. That means they only take boys. You are sure Therese is a girl, huh?
Look, Lieutenant, if there's one thing I know.
Well, thanks for the breakfast. And remind me to report it to the health service. Call me in about a half an hour, will you? I'll have a list of all the kennels that train attack Dobermans.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
You just get me the answer to one question, and I'll pick Rosie up so fast he'll think he's on a launching pad. Why is he so anxious to buy the Fortuna?
That is exactly my question, Lieutenant.
You looked at yourself in the mirror this morning?
Nope.
Well, don't. Till you get a new outfit.
Well, that's my next move. Now, Rosie's always bragging about his tailor. So, why don't we have him re-outfit me?
At Rosie's expense?
Why not,
Oh, what a lovely idea.
Lieutenant?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This happened last night, and I haven't had time.
Well, we do not repair gentlemen's jackets, sir. We only sell them.
I know that. I've come to order a dress suit.
But of course. But of course.
Your most expensive model.
But of course.
And is to be charged to Mr. Rosenthal's account.
But of course.
See that, Lucky? Didn't even question you. Just said, but of course.
Of course.
Mr. Rosenthal, now there is a gentleman. Smart, isn't it?
Terribly.
Our best client, actually.
Mr. Rosenthal?
Mm-hmm. He just ordered a dozen this morning of this material.
A dozen?
Mm-hmm. I must tell you, we were puzzled at that. I mean, the fact that he ordered 4 44s, 4 42s, and 3 40s. And there was just that 1 38.
Well, maybe he's planning to lose a little weight, eh?
Mr. R?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, he's been a 52 for years. Would you like to see this in the light?
No. I think there's plenty of light. How about you, Andamo?
Yes, a good deal more light than you even realize.
Well, of course, this is quite fashionable also.
Well, look, I'm in rather a rush. Do you have anything here I can wear for the street? I'll leave my dress suit here, and your tailor can work from it.
Well, I think that can be arranged.
Thank you. Will you excuse me?
You weren't kidding, huh? You are gonna charge something to Rosie, huh?
Tell him, Lucky.
We hit the jackpot, Lieutenant. One question. Why did Rosie order 12 dress suits?
They're cheaper by the dozen?
All different sizes.
Maybe he's gonna outfit a band.
What sort of a band?
Or maybe he's so sure he's gonna take over the Fortuna, he's outfitting his waiters already.
At $250 an outfit?
Oh, I got that list if you want it.
Oh, you bet we'd want it.
Yeah, there are only 2 kennels that handle Dobermans. One of them's here in town, the other one's way out.
Way out.
Yeah. About 35 miles from town, huh? I wonder why they keep a gate. Who'd want to steal that place?
You took a wrong turn somewhere. Real wrong. Too bad. Nice and easy now. Kill that motor.
Drop it.
I'll see what's inside.
Lucky.
Don't do it.
It was my husband.
Husband?
I heard shots.
Murdoch is your husband?
If you killed him, I will let Mars loose. You remember what happened last time I let him loose in your office?
Your husband's all right. He's down, but he's not out. I hardly recognized you without your stocking mask.
Don't turn, or I'll kill you. Gun, Mr. Lucky. Put it on the desk. Now this way. I hear you like my tailor. They phoned to verify the charge. You must have known they would.
Why so many dress suits, Rosie?
You'll never know.
No, you said nobody would be hurt.
Get up.
Get up!
Call Rovacs.
He just got here. He's outside with Murdoch.
You can go see your husband. We'll call a doctor. Mars, old man, there's one very important lesson they forgot to teach you. Never bite the hand that feeds you.
Well, it's all yours again, Mr. Lucky.
Oh, what lovely words, all yours.
I'll go ashore with him. Oh, by the way, Lucky, I left some boxes in your stateroom.
Oh, what boxes?
Oh, the ones with the dress suits in them. A couple of size 40s, 42s.
Oh, you shouldn't have,
No,
Lieutenant.
no, they belong to you. You earned them. Rosie paid for them. Besides, he isn't going to use them.
What are the dress suits for?
Well, Rosie was going to take over the Fortuna. Use it as a floating base to smuggle in aliens and refugees.
Yeah, if they could get up $5,000 for a one-way trip.
That's right. He was going to keep the nightclub and dining room open. And he was going to bring them in from the open sea in groups of about a dozen or so, dress them in evening clothes, mix them in with the regular guests, and then they'd go ashore in the water taxi and disappear.
Was he only bringing in men?
Oh, no. Women, too.
Well, what were they going to wear?
All right. I'll be seeing you.
Lucky, what were they going to wear?
Baby, I was going to break it to you gently. There's a large box in my stateroom filled with evening gowns.
4 size 10s, 3 size 12.